The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Steelers offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again, and he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard. On second down, Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and short. Prescott. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Warren. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. First down, Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Steelers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Warren goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
This taken at the 5. Whoa! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 2. Judkins. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Again, it's Judkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Browns 41, Steelers 26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, that paid great dividends to this point. Dak can throw it here on first down. Off he goes. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with, though. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
And in motion, it's Diggs. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Prescott again. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. Again,
Prescott to the air. There's that man again. Another catch. Now, 1st and goal.
4 yards. And the Steelers
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
4-yard line.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Dak. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Browns offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the Browns. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. In the
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been rung once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Here is second-year man Cam Little on to handle the opening kick. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 6. And the Colts, first down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Gets some space around midfield. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, his game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
Option give to Taylor. And he's caught after a game of about 2. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Shotgun
7.
snap now to Richardson. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down carry for Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Bayshul and Sutton now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. But a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. He dodged the tackle. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Richardson on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
Taylor now up the middle. Shoots away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 9.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Play action. It's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Colts first down.
Now Richardson to throw. Complete out to the right side. Will muster a little down to the 30. Cut down by Caleb Ransaw.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
9-yard line. A gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. He brings it in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts break the tie here in the first. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Jaguars 7.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A gain of 15 there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Design run for Lawrence. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
14 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They send a man in motion. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan Gonna haul in a heck of a souvenir.
It's third down.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down.
Yards to go.
Pass caught. It's Hunter. Across the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. First down throw here from Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On first down, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing now, Richardson. One step trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up third down and 10.
They'll throw, third and long. He's making a bid for it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
A gain of 20 more yards. And the Colts first
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. One of the tight ends in motion left. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his man over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. Third down. Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Here we go with Dobbins. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
You look at the tendencies in the stats, Kate, 4th, and that distance, typically you see pass. Unless, of course, you got the perfect running play in your back pocket and a whole bunch of trust in the people around you.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments and flashes of greatness like that that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Looking to his fullback now. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a handoff to Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Taylor again. Escapes the defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Richardson now. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Colts 28, Jaguars 17.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got it downfield near the edge. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
That's good for a Jaguars.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw. Lawrence finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Completed to his running back. Muster a little down to the 30. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Okay, we are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you, It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Cardinals run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Justin Herbert. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. The Chargers get the victory here. They win it by 10. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Lions win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. A give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
31, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Dobbins trying the right side. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
air it out on 3rd. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He's still into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars getting back to within one score.
Jaguars 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. This gets forward to around the 29. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He can run it. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give left side to Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he dodged the tackle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's a give to Taylor. Here he goes again. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
19 more yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lead by 14. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts lead by 15 now.
42. Jaguars.
Sanchez
27.
has it all set for the kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
A 3-yard pickup.
Lawrence working from the gun. Making the call himself. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 22. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
The Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
10 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
Running left, it's Dobbins. Nothing doing here as he only manages a yard.
He's taken down at the 30.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. Ball down to the 26.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Brought in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Colts 42. Jaguars 34.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits him on the end route. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
25 more yards. That's another Colts. First down.
They go again with Taylor. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
16 more yards. That's another Colts. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Kicked it outside. Found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Another shot for Taylor. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Richardson on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts lead by 15 now.
49. Jaguars 34.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He starts taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And center receiver left. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And that will not be enough for a first down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Jaguars first down. First
We've set it down from 37. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So it's second down coming up.
Leads to second and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
They send Hunter to the right. Third down, Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
9 yards. And the Jaguars.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. You've set it downs for him from the 31. Lawrence with it on first. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Mendoza the hurry up here.
27 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 3.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Richardson back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And this is going to be a pick-6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had...
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown, now a 2-point try to tie it.
Touchdown. Colts 49. Jaguars 47.
Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with a pick-6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. And all the time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. From the 40-yard line now, and this is 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This is a designed run for Richardson. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Colts first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
The fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. On the Patriots sideline, head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Opposing them, that is Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward. Cairo Santos to get this one started. And we're off in East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New England.
1st down throw for May. Going all the way to the end zone here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Henderson here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
May now on 3rd down. Taken in by Addison, left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 10 yards.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throw is caught. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're brought out by the 7th-year pro out of Washington State. You and I have known this guy for a long time, Brock. It's Gardner Minshew.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less in that ball game.
Play action, it's Minshew. Buying some time right. Has some daylight through the 40. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Escapes a defender. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard.
Here's Hall once more. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Hall running his own read. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. This a 54-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. Completing right side to Addison. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. The give now to Henderson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Sticking with Henderson. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's made in the air. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the 20-yard line. A 1-yard pickup.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Patriots, first down. 1st and goal, New England.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Short of the goal line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to Henderson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Operating from the gun, here's May. Brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Made a throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
touchdown, Patriots.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
14. Jets, nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all the run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too. And that just got it done.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Out of the gun, Minshew. And he'll go down after... into the 32. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Same guy, Wilson again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
12 more yards. That's another.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Minshew. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Woodson. And the Patriots have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Henderson on his own read. Tackle made right around the 26. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
On the play. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
May off the play fake. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the gun, it's May. Has his man. It stops. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Patriot first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's Henderson on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Right at midfield.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go play action. Here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Minshew working from the gun. He's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. That's incomplete left side. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. No throw, 3rd and long. Henry on the catch. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. But a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the downfield call is gonna go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. Again, it's May. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He finds his running back, Henderson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again, it's May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Corey Gallis connects. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Here's a design run. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Cardinals come away with a 10-point victory, 24-14 the final score. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Houston Texans. And it's Justin Herbert. He'll find his receiver back of the end zone, touchdown. The Chargers come away with the victory. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Lions get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing here, Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
From the shotgun, Minshew. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Pocket isn't holding up there. Defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks, going to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
It's now 2nd and 10.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled by the rookie Azarie Thomas. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. And a Patriot 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Anderson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Jump off caught by his back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Borregalis connects. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short. Here's Minshew. Making the call himself. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
These runs, you get maybe a couple of them a game, right, Kate? He breaks that one, and we see him start the foot race. I think we were all rooting for the touchdown just a little bit. That's the type of effort that deserves to finish it in the end zone.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Incomplete. He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Minshew. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, ugh.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets drop the lead back to 13.
Patriots 20, Jets 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Spins out of one side. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
13 yards on the play.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Over the middle and caught by Dobbs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's made in the air. Has a big strike to Addison. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots making a 3-score game in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Minshew looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Takes the handoff. Now Minshew. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude. But
this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Minshew working from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. To the air on first down, May. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, New England.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust the eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Brought down at the 48-yard line.
This is Henderson on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Leads toward Gross Matos. The tackle made back at midfield.
Third and long for him here. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got first down here from the 36. They give now to Henderson. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
4 yards. That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 15. First down, Patriots.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Sticking with Henderson. He dodged the tackle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak May. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Back to Henderson. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Patriots very close to an 11th win this season. Borregalis connects. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Minshew on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4.
Minshew to throw.
Second and 6.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And the Jets, first down.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Big game continuing here for Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here he is to throw. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he gets it on the design keeper. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from New York.